Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I've been on break for a while, but I'm back with a really awesome video. Today we are making sugar scrubs and I'm so excited for this recipe because it is so simple. Anybody can do it. So if you are interested in learning how to make this amazing whipped foaming sugar scrub, then keep watching. So for today's sugar scrub, we are going to be making a very happy sugar scrub. So we are going to color it with happy colors. We have green grape mica from Fizz Fairy, a beautiful light green. The scrub is going to be mainly yellow, and we're going to be using yellow Submarine mica, also from Fizz Fairy. And when I colored soap with this yellow, it was a very bright yellow. And then lastly, the soft pink. We are going to be using Pretty in Pink mica from Fizz Fairy. Gorgeous. But that's not all. We are topping the sugar scrub with these sprinkles that I got from Breaking the Mold YYC, and this is their Easter mix sprinkles. And I'm also going to add a dash of this hollow glitter from Mad Micas. This stuff is just so amazing. Wow. And lastly, for the fragrance, we are using the citrus blend that I chose, and this fragrance oil will be released in a couple of weeks through Fizz Fairy, along with 4 other fragrance oils. I cannot wait for that to be launched. I'll let everybody know the name of the fragrance oil once it's released. But future editing Jerica here. When I filmed myself making these sugar scrubs, I had not known the name of this fragrance oil yet, but we now know it, and I want to introduce you to Sun Showers. We think Sun Showers is the perfect candy lemon orange scent and perfect for summer and for citrus lovers. I'm so excited about this fragrance oil. Let's keep going with the video. But it's a beautiful blend of citrus and candy. The main smell you smell is sour lemon drops, which is so fun. And there is a hint of fizzed guava in the background, which makes this scent super sweet and delicious and perfect for summertime. So the first step is going to be measuring out our foaming bath whip. And today I am using Crafter's Choice, and you can see it's just this solid white mass, and we are going to measure it out into our KitchenAid mixer because we need to get it going, being whipped. This is the first time I'm using this brand of foaming bath whip, and it's very white and pretty dense, which is good. I've used other bath whips for this, and I've even tried making my own for a while, but it honestly takes so much time, and I would much rather just whip up the base. I don't want to over inflate this sugar scrub, so I'm just going to be whipping it at a medium low speed. Because the foaming aspect of the foaming bath whip is made of surfactants, we need to re-add some emollients so that when you use the foaming sugar scrub, it's not going to feel drying and strip your skin of oils. So for this recipe, I'm going to be using a combo of glycerin, hemp seed oil, and PEG 6 capric triglycerides. Capric triglycerides. Glycerin is an awesome emollient to add to your water-based recipes. It works really well in water. That's why I like using glycerin in lotions and sugar scrubs. Next, we're going to add the hemp seed oil. And when it comes to a substitute for hemp seed oil, you can use any light, fast absorbing oil. I just really love hemp seed oil. It's my favorite. And this is an unrefined hemp seed oil that I'm using today, which is why it's this gorgeous green color, dark green color. And next, we're going to be adding our PEG 6 capric triglycerides. And this ingredient is also a nice emollient. It draws moisture to the skin, but it also is a great solubilizer. So for this hemp seed oil, it really helps it incorporate with the waters in this recipe a lot better. I used it recently in my emulsified body butter recipe, and I definitely feel a difference. I'm really excited to use more of this raw ingredient in my future products. And next, we're going to add our preservative. Because the sugar scrub will be making contact with water, and there is water also in the foaming bath whip, we definitely want to make sure we are preventing mold growth and keeping that product as shelf stable as possible. And the last of our extra liquids, we are adding our fragrance oil. And today we are using it at 2%. This smells just like orange candy. I love it. So here are our liquids. I'm going to add this to our foaming bath whip that's whipping right now in my mixer. So here is the state of our foaming bath whip after being whipped for a little bit. You definitely don't want to over whip your bath whip, because that can lead to deflated sugar scrubs. So now that it is whipped up, we're gonna add our sugar directly here into our mixer bowl. I like using the sugar at double the amount of my whip. I just really find the texture to be perfect. But you can play around with it and see which ratio that you like the best. I'm gonna be using double the sugar for the amount of whip that I've used. And the type of sugar I'm using today is a very fine white sugar. I used to use organic cane sugar, but I did find that very, very harsh. And I just didn't really like it that much. So this fine white sugar, I like the texture way better. And it also made for a more stable, dense sugar scrub, which really helped with shipping. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and whip this up and come back. So here is my sugar scrub all whipped up, and the next step is to separate them into my 3 colors. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave the 3rd color in the mixing bowl because that's how I'm gonna be mixing my colors today. And that's using the KitchenAid mixer, because stirring by hand is tiring. And I am very lazy, for lack of a better word. But yeah, look at that texture. That is what you want in a sugar scrub. And when it comes to splitting them up, I'm just kind of eyeballing it, not really measuring at this point. We should be fine. Making sugar scrub this way is definitely faster than having to make your own base. But the sugar really makes everything so heavy. I'm always so tired at the end of making a sugar scrub batch. I think I'm gonna start mixing the yellow as my first color because it's the lightest and I don't want the colors to kind of mess with each other. And I do want the majority of the scrub to be yellow, so see my arm. Sorry, so tired. Such a workout. And we're gonna re-add this guy back into here. All right, and into this bowl, we're going to add our first color, yellow submarine. Look at that beautiful bright yellow. To color this, I'm gonna start with a teaspoon and see how much more I want to add. It's much worse to add too much mica to something because there's no going back than it is to have something that's too faint that you can incrementally increase. So let's start with that and see if we like the color yellow it becomes. So here's the color that I ended up with, and I'm pretty happy with it. It's a lovely, soft yellow color. So I'm gonna transfer this onto one of my bowls and then repeat for both the pink and the green. So I have my 3 colors all mixed and ready to be piped into my bags. Now I just have to scoop them onto my press and seal, and I'll show you how I do that right now. Thank you to everyone who suggested this on my other sugar scrub making video. We're gonna start with our yellow because that is our dominant color. So we're just gonna go down the length of the press and seal. And we're going to make another line with the pink. Not as thick as the yellow. So you just get it onto there like that. And then you make a little burrito with it. Let's see. And then when you press it together, it seals the bag. So I have my sugar scrub in my press and seal in here, and I have my piping bag in here, and having a separate press and seal bag just makes it a lot less messy. So I'm going to insert my piping tip in here and then insert my sugar scrub bag, starting from the top and pressing down. I'm going to feed my sugar scrub into the piping tip, and it's coming out right over there. So now you're just going to pipe, and I'm still improving on my piping skills, guys. So just a weird thing to get used to is piping, I think. You see the beautiful gradient of the colors. So there is one piped jar, and that looks absolutely gorgeous. Let's keep piping. This is how it looks on the side of the jar. So pretty. Love that. Beautiful. So I'm just gonna keep piping these guys until I have all my sugar scrubs, and I'll get back to you. So here are my piped scrubs, and they look amazing. I think the colors really bring out that citrus candy scent, and I think it matches it perfectly. And now the only thing left to do is to finish off these sugar scrubs by sprinkling a little bit of the sprinkles on top. And I don't necessarily want to put on the bunnies, so I'm gonna avoid putting in bunny sprinkles. So using a small teaspoon, I'm only gonna grab just sprinkles and not the bunnies in this Easter mix over here, and then lightly sprinkle the top. And that just looks, oh my god, absolutely amazing. I'm going to keep sprinkling across my scrubs and show you what they look like once everything is done. So here are the finished scrubs, and oh my god, they look amazing. How beautiful is that? Oh my gosh. And the scent of that citrus and candy fit the scrub so well. Kayla and I go back and forth about the names of all our new scents and stuff, and I think this one is going to be just happy. This will be our happy scrub. That's the working title, but we'll see. I really love how the piping looks. I haven't really done sugar scrub piping like this, but I adore it. This looks beautiful. So here is our final sugar scrub, looking gorgeous. And what I'm going to do is demo it for you guys to show you the consistency of it. So I hate to break the beautiful top, but we're gonna do it anyways. All right, so just take a little bit like this from the top. And I'm gonna take a little bit of water, wet both my hands, turn off that water, and you'll start to see how quickly I get beautiful foam from the sugar scrub. Oh, and that smells so good too. And when you rinse away the sugar scrub, your skin won't feel tight, it won't feel dry, it'll feel hydrated because of those goodies that we added to the bath base, the foaming bath base. So that is it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. How many of you love making this product, and how many of you guys just hate doing it because it's really hard on the hands, squeezing it into all of those jars. Surprisingly hard, actually. I struggled a little bit, but I think the end result is wonderful, and the footage that you can get for your social media is on point. And this is the time of year to be making this kind of product because we are going to be shaving and showing our skin more. So people are going to be looking for the specific kind of product so that they can get their skin looking the best that it can get. Thank you to Fizz Fairy for collaborating with me on this scent and the other scents that are coming. I'm so excited to reveal them all to you. So stay tuned and keep watching because I will be making more products and announcing their names as the days go by. And stay tuned for the announcement of the launch date that is also coming very soon. If you want the exact recipe and steps, that is on my Patreon. I have a link to that in my description box below, and on there is my other recipes and a great community of other makers of beautiful things. If you're already a supporter of mine on Patreon, thank you so much. Your support means everything to me, especially these guys, my bubble BFFs. They are so kind, so supportive. Thank you so much for your valuable feedback. Engaging with you on that platform has been one of the best decisions I've ever made, so thank you so much. So that is it. If you like this kind of video, if you learned something, if you also love sugar scrubs, give this video a huge thumbs up. And if you want to see more, then please subscribe. And until the next video, keep smiling, keep being awesome, and keep making amazing, beautiful, fluffy things like whipped sugar scrubs. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.